Hey everyone, we're here to talk about Apex Legends, the board game. I'm Mubin, and this is
Michael.
Ben.
Jessie.
JT here, welcome you to this video about Apex Legends, the board game. We're going to have 3 gameplay videos coming out soon, and this is a bit of a sneak peek as to what you can expect from the game. We received a prototype from Cannon Unplugged, and they asked us to play Apex Legends, the board game. When Tack told the team what was happening, you should have seen the glee on Ben's face.
This is very exciting. Look at this miniature. It's a little gimme.
He's played multiple seasons of Apex Legends, the video game, and was very curious about how the thrills and kills would translate to the tabletop.
I've been playing Apex Legends for years. I have a few hundred hours with my friends. I'm terrible in comp. I don't play it, but I love playing this game. And I'm so excited that there's one that I can just play like this with my friends. This is awesome.
I definitely have a few hundred hours put into the video game, so I'm also quite excited. Maybe not quite the level that Ben is here. I'm keeping it together, but I'm very excited. It's gonna be super fun.
Never played Apex Legends. It looks really cool. It looks right up my alley. Love customized guns. Love all that stuff. I think I'm in for a treat.
This looks like a lot of fun. I have tried a lot of different tabletop and war games, and this reminds me of a few of my favorites. So this is going to be interesting.
First off, this is a game that comes with everything you need to play right out of this one box. The map and fold-out terrain provide you the setting in which your legends will compete in the Apex games, just like in the video game. There is a plethora of tokens that represent the loot and gear your legends need to come out on top, and cards for your legends' abilities and weapons. The map's grid makes it easy to move your legends and measure the range of their weapons.
Mubin and I have played a couple practice games already, and holy crap, this game is fast and it is super exciting. There's never a boring minute in this game. There's always an opportunity for you to react to something that your opponent is doing.
Relatively simple to learn, but very hard to master because there's a lot of flexibility, a lot of tactics, a lot of options for everything, and no two matches will ever play the same.
Like checkers.
Yes.
In the box, there is a bunch of terrain. There is some incredible plastic miniatures of Gibraltar, Bangalore, Bloodhound, and Wraith. Look at that.
Looks just like the game.
It looks, he's holding a peacekeeper.
That's awesome.
And
You got
it's
a shield.
And it's charged up. This is Bloodhound, and
My favorite legend.
this is his favorite. This is your favorite legend?
My favorite legend. That's my main.
How many wins do you have with Bloodhound?
2.
That's actually like pretty good for like
Hey, that's hard.
winning a game in Apex Legends is so difficult. I'm terrible at it. In the box, there's also respawn beacons. We have supply bins, and what's crazy, they look exactly the same as they do in the game. Plastic ring markers. Now this is really cool, and this is probably one of the coolest things about the game. In all Battle Royale games, the size of the map gets smaller as you play, and there's a similar mechanic that's used here. So every 3 rounds, the ring gets smaller, and it shoves you and your team and your opponents into a smaller space, and it gets way more hectic.
So cool.
Hectic is so much fun.
It's so fun. It's one of the most dynamic things, and it changes every game because every time you draw a new card, the ring's gonna go in a completely different direction.
Look at all those tokens.
All these tokens.
In these 3 bags, we have really cool tokens. We have common, rare, and epic tokens.
Just like the game.
Just like the game. There's even a small bag somewhere of legendary ones, but we won't be using them for the games that we'll be playing.
So we're not going to talk about it.
So we're not going to talk about them.
Don't worry about it.
Through the magic of editing, that never happened.
In here, there are weapon attachments, there are grenades, there are things to help replenish your shields or your health. There are better ones in the rare.
And even better ones in the
the epic, which will give you a Phoenix kit, which will restore both your shields and your health, which is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's all the same items from the game. All the same attachments, all the same ammo types.
You notice that there's some grenade tokens, so I'm really interested to see how those work.
The weapons are the same in how the game works, where you have attachments that buff what your weapons do. So for example, this L-Star is a common machine gun that you can use. You can get a barrel stabilizer that will improve how accurate your gun is in shooting. You can also get an extended magazine, which allows you to fire more. You can get optics, which improve your accuracy. And you can get a stock, which improves your damage. It's just like the game.
There's no dice in the game, so because you have to use this track, it kind of simulates how recoil would work, which is a really cool idea when you're talking about a game that involves like firearms.
Ah yes, one of our favorite mechanics, the aim cards and aim board. There are no dice in this game, and to determine if you hit, you will use aim cards that are going to be randomly drawn and placed on the aim board. You draw a number of cards equal to the fire rate of the weapon. Then, depending on the stability of your weapon, you start placing aim cards on the aim board. To determine if you've hit your target, add up the number on the card and the modifier on the aim board. If the number equals or exceeds the hit threshold on your weapon, you've scored a hit. It's very simple to use and makes a lot of sense. That recoil kicks in and you get less accurate with each successive shot.
Another thing I'm really excited to see is there is large ordnance in this game, so dropping big bombs, nukes, things like that. It's not just a straight up shoot 'em, there's a little bit of tactical play involved with when you're going to drop it, how you're going to drop it. These little smoke barricades, I think there's a shield one over there too. Those are all really cool things that change the game up every time.
Yeah. And what's cool is that each of these abilities is tied to a specific legend, and their kit is the exact same as what their kit is like in the game. So for example, Bangalore has smoke bombs. That's what these are. These basically give you a debuff for your shooting, so you're less accurate, just like in the game where you throw a smoke bomb down and you use it so that enemies can't really shoot you. Another thing that Bangalore has is a artillery barrage, and the artillery barrage is a rolling artillery barrage. So instead of it just going once and landing and then exploding, it lands on the ground and then it explodes and then it moves 3 spaces forward and then does it again.
It's really exciting that I get to finally play a game. Like, I've been watching this channel for years, and obviously my brother is a huge part of it, and I've always wanted to play a game, and I'm glad I got to play something that I'm a lot more familiar with.
We're really excited here at Play on Tabletop to be able to help out Glass Cannon and test out their prototype game. I really look forward to playing the games, and there are going to be 3 games coming up, 3 separate videos here on Play on Tabletop that you get to enjoy and see the madness and the chaos ensue.
Absolute insanity.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoy the 3 videos to come. There is a link in the description below for you to check out the Kickstarter.
Check it out.
There's a lot we have come to like about Apex Legends, the board game, from the miniatures to the game mechanics, and are really excited to show it to you. If you are curious at all or looking to pick up the game, go follow the Kickstarter campaign page so you'll be notified when the campaign goes live. We have the link in the description below.
Check out the link below for the Kickstarter. Starting on May 17th, the videos are going to follow shortly.
Make sure you're subscribed to us as well so you'll know when we release our gameplay videos of Apex Legends, the board game. Till next time,
Play on!